more fluid state. Upon awaking, we are in a beautiful state of consciousness and subconsciousness. And after journaling and doing my morning ritual, is you are now offering yourself this. And you take a look at what you've written down and what's going on. And there might be an upheaval of emotion, things that are going on fast. There's change happening. And then it gets in your head, and then it's just, it's too much. And I woke up this way today. So I want to share with you how I changed that. How I changed it in movement. Okay, so we've done all the other things today. We've meditated, we have journaled, we've practiced self-acceptance, and now we're going to pour it into a practice. So walk your hands out into child's pose and open the knees. I'm just coming down onto the floor and allowing the portal of the forehead to open up and allow it to be the vehicle that moves you by opening and expanding. So first we let it down to the earth and dump it, like the dumping ground the earth can do, because everything is fertile here. And then as you inhale, come up, bring your hands back to your knees. And then exhale and soften somewhere into your seat. Okay, so we're going to do a pulsation here. I'm going to gaze down towards my navel and round my back. And when I inhale, I'm going to roll my spine, the chest, and the head up slightly. And on an exhale, I'm going to move from the pelvis, the middle spine, down to the neck. Just doing this movement back and forth. See if you can soften the mouth, the tongue. Notice even just softening the spine and coming into connection with the base of the spinal cord and the top where the jaw is will relax everything around you. And slowly coming down into hands and knees. Making that same pulsation just as cat-cow. When you inhale, you let the belly drop. When you exhale, you round. Inhaling. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Bring the left hand to the center. Inhale, sweep the right arm up as an expansion of the chest. And exhale, come down and surrender down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And one more inhale. Widening the arms. And experiencing, for me, I felt tension. I feel tightness there. And that is space in our bodies where we hold on to things, emotions. And today I had some resentment. And I had a lot of, this person did this to me. So this movement here is I recognize myself and what I am doing and perceiving. And back out to it. Okay, so the right one, I am with, I am connecting with, I'm not against it anymore. And then I'm bringing it back in and I'm honoring myself for where I am at this moment. And then I'm inhaling, opening to the mystery and exhaling. Oh, you poor baby. And then inhaling. Oh, but I'm going to let my hips move on this one because I want to get there. I'm going to get there in a little bit. After this movement, I'm going to get there. Another side. Now this is the left side. Whew. I am receiving. I am accepting. I am open to change. I love myself. That feels good. In fact, let's make it a little bit bigger. So curl your toes under and come back into a variation of downward dog. So your heels can be up or down, doesn't matter, and just walk it out. Most of the time we haven't been upside down yet, so just easing your way into this. And I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet. And I'm just going to sway. Your hands don't touch the ground, they can come here and sway your hips side to side and see the meandering of the spine. And then slowly coming up, you can round up or come up flat back. And I'm going to take the arms to the sky in union with one, with source. And then I'm going to bring it down to my heart space across the head and the chin. So seeing, acknowledging my higher self, my voice, my thoughts, and really resonating from here, my heart space. And then on an inhale, opening the arms to what is. And exhaling, bring the hands back together as if you have an energy ball of yourself now here. And then inhaling back and opening, expanding. And exhaling back into this ball, this source energy that you are. Inhale, open. So now we're taking away more of the body, this earth suit. We're becoming in attunement with energy, your energy. And then open, expand. And exhale, fold forward and down. And then left hand stays, right one comes up, same thing, standing. And then changing sides. Left arm, when you inhale, exhale comes down. Okay, and then just seeing, observing any tightness in the body and knowing it's just there. Maybe you sat too much. You haven't moved around enough. No attachments really. Now you're just moving it. Last one on the left. And walking out into downward facing dog. Keep the left foot to center, sweep right leg up. Bend knee, big hip circles. You can also do this on the hands and knees. Just a couple of times either way. Just making space in the hip to move freely in the practice. Extend it back up and exhale. Come on through. And we'll come up into a variation of a lunge. Sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, sweep them back behind you. Inhale, sweep up. Soft arms. Exhale back. One more inhale up. And exhale, release everything back down. Inhale, stepping back to plank. Exhale, knees and all the way to the floor. Walk your hands back towards your ribs, shoulders loop up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Right to center, left leg sweeps. Bend knee, big circles. Just feeling the body slowly unraveling. Just noticing any place that you are feeling ease and focus more in that space. And then pull it through to a lunge. And then setting hip distance or so. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhaling back. Inhale up. Exhale back. And one more time. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, release. Inhale, stepping back. Exhaling, vinyasa or cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, stay. Exhale, out the mouth. Walk your feet to the middle of the mat, hip distance. Walk your hands back together. Slowly rising all the way. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale down the center. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, the heart center at the ball. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk out, downward dog. Exhale, vinyasa, chaturanga. And lift. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts as you inhale. Hold it through lunge. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhaling, arms back behind you and interlace. Inhale, lift the heart, the chest. Exhale, stay. Squeeze the back leg firm. Push down into the right heel. Squeezing the legs towards one another as you expand through the heart space. And slowly release. And release, release, release. Leave the left hand here. Dive deeper into the lunge. On an inhale, rise out of the lunge. Squeeze the right hip towards the center of the left. And then reach the right arm towards the sky. And then back behind you. Rotate the shoulder head forward. Palm towards the sky. And then bring it forward. Up. Rotate the shoulder head, triceps toward the sky and back. And one more. Rotate the shoulder head forward, triceps towards the sky. And release. Drop the knee. So we just release that whole side of the scalenes, the neck, and the shoulder. And my mouth is now watering. So there is circulation going on. Yes. Wow. And then slowly release to a half split. And there's an energetic drop here because that was a lot of energy right there. And movement that just gets stuck in these places. Slowly come up. Feel refreshed as you inhale, stepping back to down dog. Walk the feet out. So this flow is really about coming into connection with the real self, the beautiful self that is graceful, has ease and contentment. Interlace the hands back behind you. Right leg squeezes. The legs are very strong here. And then pull the chest open. And lifting the heart space. Squeezing the legs towards the center. Feel the shake, invite the shake in the legs. And slowly release. Now this left arm sweeps back. Tricep towards the sky. Rotate the shoulder head. And then all the way down. So we're getting into these little nooks and crannies in the shoulder joints that don't get a lot of attention. And if at any time you need to come down, you just drop this opposite knee. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I'm going to just let this arm be heavy. And I'm going to release the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then trace just a little line across the ground. Oh, slowly opening up the left side. And release. You can see in my face, that is a lot of make the sounds with me if you like. And then now we've placed that tension. Now we've placed it here, and my whole upper body has forgotten about what was just happening there. This is the beauty of these kinds of sequences. And then you rise up and you feel a different, like a dignity. You feel like, oh, okay, this is much better. This view is much better. And then you step back in the downward dog. And then we'll move through vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Roll up over the toes, vigorous leg squeeze. Push the earth away. And pull back into downward dog. Oh, so good. And walk everything to the middle. As in this very moment, this present moment, the middle space. And slowly come up, bring the hands up in front of the legs. I see you, body. Thank you for hanging in there with me as my mind ran amok. And now I'm becoming all back together. And as one. Okay, right arm lifts up, inhale. Reach up and over. Exhale, bring it down and changing sides. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, left arm up, reach. Keep pushing down the opposite. And relax. Okay, even bigger. Right arm lifts up. Okay, now I'm going to direct the hand and I'm going to actually try and reach towards the opposite room, and then I'm going to push down into the right leg. And then I'm going to open. Oh my goodness. And then come back. And then left arm reaches up. Same thing. Let this whole fascia line stretch, release. Ooh, sticky stuff in the lungs. And on your exhale, pull it back. Yeah, a little bit drunk feeling. Shoulder rolls and head rolls, whichever one happens. Shoulders, head. Relax the jaw. Oh my goodness. Arms, inhale as you rise. Lift up, be big. Exhale, fold forward and down. Walk out, downward dog. Right leg lifts as you inhale. Bring it on through. Warrior 2, back heel goes down. Inhale, sweep left arm up. Exhale, settle into Warrior 2, arms nice and straight and strong. And then flip your palms. Same ball of energy. On your inhale, bring the hands together towards the center. As you exhale, release it out. Inhale, let the arm rise up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reach up even further and back. Exhale, bring the arm down to the thigh, right arm in. Relax the hand, left arm up. Exhale, hand comes back behind your head. Push the head back into alignment. Okay, and then I'm going to feel real nice stretch here in chest and the left shoulder and back. I'm going to push my head open to revolve the upper body towards the sky. Oh, so good. And slowly release everything back down. Spin the back foot as you inhale. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, roll to side plank on the right side. Right hand down, right foot down. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. As you exhale, come underneath and twist. Inhale, lift firm legs. Exhale, down and underneath. If you need to, come down to the forearm. Inhaling, still moving. And down. So much better than it was before. Inhale, lift strong with the chest, the heart, the sky, and the hips. And release. Push back into downward dog. Exhaling, vinyasa or cobra. Lift. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lift. Exhale, pull through warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts you up. Exhaling, arrive, palms up. Breathing, finding your center. And on your inhale, bringing the hands together this time. Exhaling, open. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, stay. So it's a nice, strong, long line of the left side body opening. The right side body is supporting. And then slowly coming down and releasing the forearm to the thigh. Coming deeper into your lunge. Right arm lifts. Exhale, hand back behind you. Okay, now opening, revolving, using this hand as support. And it really allows you to find more space in the chest and the rotation of the torso. And supporting still underneath. And as you exhale, releasing everything back down. Inhaling, lunge. Exhaling, step back to plank and side plank. Rotate onto the edges of the left foot and the right. Sweep the right one up as you inhale. And exhale, come underneath. Inhale, sweep. Left shoulder is right over left wrist. All this energy is in the core, in your hips, and in your legs. Strength and stability. Down again, one more. Inhale, lift. Press the hips to the sky. And release. Suck the energy back into down dog. Inhale, big. Exhale, move through chaturanga or cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. Pulsation, lift heels as you inhale, just the feet. Exhale, send the energy back down the heels. Slowly inhale, lift. Exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, bring the hands back. Come high into the knees, lift the hips, hands to your hips. Sway your hips side to side. Make big hip circles if you can. Just the hips. Just the hips. Now notice my head has already started to want to move with it. So I'm going to allow it to do it. Do the other way. Just hips moving. Hinging back towards the heels. And back around. settling down into the heels. And just moving side to side on your heels. If this hurts your knees, just come down into the floor. Okay. So you can see we're kind of coming back to where we started from. Leave left hand down. Sweep right arm up. Hand back behind you. Okay, and then pull the chin down towards you. Guide it down. Now push the head back into your hand. So you're pressing the hand and the head, and I'm opening up the right side body more. And then I'm going to meander just a little bit towards my right so I can open different areas. And then I'm going to come back. And I'm going to start to lean in and round in towards the left. Here we go. So you'll see it in my core. I come into a cat position. And I come down. Oh my goodness. That's not a stretch. And then release. And then climb your little paws to the left. And this is a tissue pull. So you're feeling the line all along the side of the back of the shoulder, down the side. Oh yes. And all the way into the hip joints. And I'm pushing into the ground and I'm shifting my weight to the right. And then I'll slowly come out of that. Because that is a really deep stretch of all the tissue, the subtle body tissue, and this even to the skin. Left arm lifts, right arm is down, up and over. Okay, and then shift hips to the left, just get a little deeper. And then bring your hand back behind you. And opening the head. The neck draws down towards your chest. The head pushes into the hand. Hand and the head create traction. And then kind of journey around. It's not a lot of movement. Very subtle movement. Very mindful about what I'm doing here. I'm shifting the hips to the left as I guide my head down towards the right. Nice and slow, really slow, so I can feel every vertebra, every movement. Okay, now I'm going to coil in my ribs, my belly, and bring the head all the way down. And if it doesn't reach, it doesn't matter. Some of you are all the way on the ground, some of you are right where I am, some of you are up here. It doesn't matter. This is your body, and everyone's very different. And then reach over, walk over to the right as your left hip supports you. All the weight in the left hip. Your head release onto your forearm or your bicep. Deep breathing, deep breathing, deep breathing. And slowly coming back up. Oh, it's so good. Coming down into your belly. Bend your knees. Bring your heels in. And let your hips sway side to side. Feels good in the low back just to let it go into an opposite direction. We're going to come down and grab hold of the backs of the ankles. Bring the knees directly behind your sit bones. Okay, and then pull your upper body away from the floor by kicking into the feet and the ankles and clasping and grabbing. Point and flex the feet. My whole body is on the ground in this variation because I just want the upper body to feel the stretch, and then I'm going to relax. And I'm going to prepare this 2 more times. When I inhale, I kick. So you kick. And when you exhale, you release. Inhale, kick. Pull. Kick. exhale, release. And release legs. Bring the arms back out in front of you. Gentle sway of the hips. And then finally, feeling this release of tension and the earth just holding you. And when you place the front body down onto the earth, it's a very vulnerable position. And it's a surrender. And that's how it feels. So feel that and then ease back into child's pose. Feel the difference now in the tissue and the body. And then slowly come up and into seated and bringing your feet out in front of you. Legs out long. And just touching the thighs, the side of the legs, all the way down to your feet. Massaging the feet, thanking the feet for this journey that they've been on with you. Oh my goodness, thank you, feet. And rubbing the inners, arches if you can. Need to bend and rub them. Just a moment. This is the heart space in the feet. Just opening that. It's right in the arches, slightly up towards the middle of the ball of the feet. Right here. Just letting yourself feel. And just like, I'm in just awe of all the places these things have taken me. And slowly releasing. Coming down onto your back. Oh yeah, the legs feel like whoosh. Lift the legs to the sky and just let everything drain out. Blood, yes. And then drop them back, knees to chest. Let the knees drop over to the left. And just a very subtle spinal twist. I'm going to reach with my right hand just a little bit further, gazing towards it. Just feeling the spaces opening by themselves. As the breath swells into the lungs and rises towards the sky. And relaxing and exhaling and melting back down into the earth. And then slowly moving to the other side. Just slow. Dropping, just melting, yes, nice stretch, left hip, attachments around the leg, spine, chest, release the hands open, big inhale through the left side body. And exhaling, let it out, gaze towards the left. And slowly unraveling. I'm coming down to a flat back, legs out. Inhale, breath through the heart space, slight tilt of the tail. And exhale, come back down to flat back. Release the tension in the legs. And finally, resting pose. Keeping the eyes open or closed. And just allowing everything around you to be absolutely present. Okay, now go deeper and close your eyes. And imagine that ball of energy that you had in your hands in our practice today. And feel that energy now in both palms, and you're still connected. This ball is very big now. It's the colors of rose and gold. And it's your whole energy field, as if you were inside of this golden pink light, feeling loved, contentment, ease. Being right with what is. You are so much more than this mind and so much more than this body. You are infinite. As you inhale, let the chest rise and fall as you exhale, sending more weight and gravity into the shoulders and your hips, sinking deeper into the earth. Next inhale, big into the belly, the chest, and then relax. Drop the pelvis, the legs, the feet. Feeling as if held by the earth as you radiate pink gold light. You are infinite, limitless, spacious. Slowly bring the feet back into awareness. Breath into the body as you open your eyes. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. And rolling to your right side for a breath. Inhale big. Exhale out the mouth. Slowly pushing yourself up. And the head and neck is last. Coming into a seated position now on pillow. And hands come back to heart center as you inhale, gazing at the tips. Exhaling out. Inhaling, opening the arms, ball energy. Exhaling, relax the hands down to thighs. This is your energy. Give yourself a light touch around the shoulders.